Okay, we are on live now. Hello, YouTube. We are starting a new facilitation, a new conversation here in Talking Talk. Talking Talk is a platform where you can practice idioms like English, Spanish, Italian, and French. I'm not a teacher. I won't correct anyone in this immersion. And I'm a student. I'm a student facilitator. And I'm here just to get the conversation and make the group spoke. So we were talking what we now we can continue what you were talking about, Victor, about third sector you were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. It was about this. It's what you usually you recently doing about your work, right? It's about your NGO, right? That's it.
Yeah, my what we
NGO?
do
I don't know. Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
NGO.
NGO. Nice, nice.
We create contents on internet about how to take care of your how can I say security online, about
Mm-hmm.
privacy, about LGBT. So
Nice.
teach people how to recognize, for example, if there is a spyware or not in their mobile devices,
Mm-hmm.
about vigilance, né? About gender violence facilitated by technology,
Nice.
stalking, né? If you are a victim of
Mm-hmm.
stalking. Um, we have this part of the NGO that works with content, internet, for create conscience about subjects,
Mm-hmm.
trainings. And we have another that is forense parts, né? We have a lab where we develop some tools. The last edital we developed Asha Spyware, that is a open source tool we created using mobile verification toolkit. That is a tool created from the security lab from NIC International to how can I say, to recognize and to find indicators of compromise in mobile of digital defenders, for example. But this tool created, it's very just work in Linux and in Mac,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all in terminal. It's all lines of command. It's not accessible. So we created another open source tool called Asha Spyware that
Mm-hmm.
creates a front end, a screen, an interface where you can
Mm-hmm.
where less technical people can use the tool, download and just check if there is a spyware in your make a first checkout, né, in your
Mm-hmm.
cell phone to see if there is a spyware, for example, using the tool developed from Amnesty International, né?
Nice. It's
Uh,
very complex. It's very, very complex. This part of
ah,
your lab, you know? Yeah, it's
yeah,
complex. No,
it's
yeah, because
forensic.
yeah, no, it's because because it's hard. Just talking about my experience and my view of the sector, you know. It's a little bit hard to find some NGOs that have a lab inside a work like this, like just selling in producing software like you're doing
Yes,
because
and
it's
we
hard.
produce
It's
the
hard.
open source and
Open
the
source.
free.
Mhm.
Open source and free, and it's
But
not the
it's hard to see like because recently I saw on a seminar people talking about this because it's the sector have this lack of money and
yeah,
sometimes this part of the sector like NGOs working with technology receive um, I don't know these NGOs are receiving less than I don't know NGO working with kids for example, you know. So just because sometimes they, like I said, the edital it's not formatted to this kind of NGOs. So that's
Yeah,
the difficult of these
in
people
Brazil, in
in Brazil.
Brazil,
Brazil.
but there is a word of funding. That's why you need to know English and Spanish to work with that.
Mm,
There's a
mm,
wide organizations. There is organizations that put money that funding open source problems, open source
nice.
projects against surveillance,
Mm-hmm,
against vigilance.
mm-hmm.
There is a word in Brazil. It's not common.
No,
It's
no.
rare, but in America Latina, Chile, United States,
But it's
uh,
come. Let me ask you to understand. It's come from organization, a specific organization like I don't know, side by side government, or just I don't know, like Bill Gates
organization.
Foundation. Yeah, like Bill Gates Foundation, like it's come from a billionaire that put an organization and this spreads to NGO projects. Do you know that?
Depends of the funding. Depends of the funding.
Mm,
The Digital Defenders Partnership, for example, came from European
mm,
organizations that created, né?
mhm. It's
É,
like from government, like I don't know, European Iron Project, blah blah blah, and it came to you directly.
from non-profits from Europe.
Yes,
To get
I
money
see.
from government from Europe is very difficult. Most of
Really?
them just fund organizations inside Europe, not Latin America, for example.
Okay, okay, okay.
Um, but yes, there is a word. Most of them came from the United States. For
Mm-hmm.
example, Spyware Accountability were created from open society,
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
open
Yeah, I know.
society,
Uh,
internet
I
society,
just
these
I
funds,
heard. Yeah, I
this,
saw about that then on Twitter, I think, like a lot publishing and people talking about this, especially how to say it's a group of journalists, I think, like
yeah,
Transparency League and Fiquem Sabendo, like people
yeah.
are talking about this. I saw something.
That's why we are designing a service to do forensic works from
Mm,
specific cases like domestic violence and with lawyers, né, to create specific service from the society because it's very complicated, depends of funding, of
yeah,
just
yeah.
international funding. I am trying to diversify the funding, the diversify the way to get funding, but it's very
Mm,
complicated with that.
no, no, no. Yeah, no, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Uh, well, the NGO that I'm working, it's from a friend, but we studied like 10 years ago, and I just
Mhm.
leave the college, and started to study again to pass on vestibular, blah blah, and
Mhm.
but we remain friends all this time, and I just started to working with him. I don't know, like 1 year, 2 years ago, and I think it's a little bit different, and what I was saying, like the difficult to to find resource, because here in Brazil we have three main laws, incentive laws, like probably like about culture, sports, and education. And that what the reason that I was saying, like it's difficult to technology uh, to to see and to work inside this the partners and the all the kind of rules to be inside this law, because it's just sport, education, and
I sent a
culture.
project to Promac. Because
Promac.
Promac
Mhm.
is the culture from São Paulo, because they have a category of digital
Mhm.
culture.
Yeah,
Inside the
that's
digital
nice.
culture, you can put things about cyber culture,
Mhm.
things like that, cyber culture, cyber
Yeah, but
security.
that, yeah, no, but my point is that it's I think it's new, like it's not
Yeah, it's
like Lei Rouanet that are working like I don't know, 20 years like this. But I think that's a little bit different because we are working with kids. Like today, it's like 2,000 kids, mainly in São Paulo, but on northwest from Brazil too. And
mhm,
yeah. So it's different because you just working this three X, like culture, education, and sports, and how this is could be a whole formation to this child, like just because there is that this lack that you know from public schools, like people are from suffering all kind of I don't know, necessities like
mhm.
money, health, family, and poor education, things like this. And the projects just working with this. Like, então, so we will have a project about education. We'll have a project with sports like soccer, martial arts, including karate, jiu-jitsu, what else? I think that's it. And um, um, on still on sports, we have kite surf,
Mm,
and yeah, kite surfing. And what else? I think that's it. And in the cultural part, you have a music project like band formation and instruments, solo instruments like guitar,
mhm,
uh, drums, and what else? Sing, literal singing. Kids just sing, you know. So that's it. So it's a bit little different. And technology, it's a part, you know. So technology is just a part of development, like when or just trying to improve the project, not the main work. So
yeah,
that's the.
technology, it's a tool in real. Technology, it's a meio.
Mhm,
Technology is not the end. It's never the end.
mhm,
You
mhm,
design, you create technology to solve a problem.
mhm,
Otherwise, the technology are used for some type, some, how can I say, some type of entertainment. For example, a
mhm.
video game.
Sim.
The technology uses for some kind of art. Lei Rouanet, for example, accepts games. Last year,
Nice.
with the mark of the games, né, the
Mhm,
government created, né, with some because of some game studios we have in Brazil. I
mhm,
know because I worked with video game before.
mhm,
Um, it's now it's easily to get from the Rouanet. And I know in I don't know 8 years ago, people from gaming industry took money from Rouanet to create games. So there is this space also to work with culture like video games. Uh, but technology is always a meio, né?
mhm,
Digital rights, it's technology digital applying to the justice, applying to the to the law. We
mhm,
work a
mhm.
lot with lawyers. The
Nice.
end, the my ONG in it's like it's work with justice and human rights, but in
Mhm,
digital because we are talking about the digital specifics. That's why we have people from technology, forensics. Uh,
mhm,
that is, but technology. It's always a tool. It's never the end.
No, no, it's
I have a friend from Rio de Janeiro. She do Kung Fu, né? Interesting. And she part of Zombie Federation. And
nice.
she wants to create a non-profit organization here in Rio
Nice.
de Janeiro. She is a forensic too. She is a consultant
Uh-huh.
of cybersecurity, né? For also third sector. She wants
Mm-hmm.
to create a non-profit organization to bring Kung Fu, Tai Chi, meditation to
Nice.
schools. Very good. You
No,
said
it's beautiful. Because you saw kids improving, like
Mhm.
not just in sport, because sometimes we receive kids like very, very nervous or just angry or sad or I don't know, specifically because they are carrying this baggage, like from his family, from his conditions, and the sports transform them. Some
Yeah,
we received there Beatriz Souza, the Olympic champion.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
we see she went to our place, and it was a huge inspiration to the kids because I don't know, she faced all kind of challenges, and she is a champion. So
Mhm.
uh I don't know. I think your friend, it's if he achieved this project, it will a great project because all kind of this thing to kids, it's a main event, because it's a new sport, it's a new activity, so it's beautiful to see to follow this kind of process. It's good. It's good. And sorry, I know you said about cybersecurity. I have a foot on this because I went to Russia to study cybersecurity, but it's not my main I don't know, my main interest. So I just forgot to say when I was introducing myself because that's it. It was a great experience. I'm 100% sure, but it was like I went to study cybersecurity, funding by Russia, and but I studied to international relations, economics, and
Mhm.
so you said about your friend, and remember about this experience.
Yeah. And cybersecurity in third sector is different from the private.
I
In
could
private,
imagine.
you study to defend the enterprise, né? The
Mm-hmm.
enterprise. So you have the pen tester that do the
Yes.
offensive, you have the SOC that do the blue team, né?
Mm-hmm.
The ameaças, I forgot the name in English. The threats. The threats
Yeah, that's.
that
Uh-huh.
that that you need to study to protect the company is
Mm-hmm.
different from the threats that that are against human rights defenders, for example. In
Mm-hmm.
human rights defenders, there is a lot of vigilance. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
know activists, someone that fight for human rights, uh, the government, the policy, the other organizations spy that person, né?
Yes. Yes.
To see the movement. It's the difference, like the threads that are trying to make a professional inside a company to open a phishing email to click and get the access of some ideas and get the money and sell the data of it's different
Mm-hmm.
fields. So,
Yeah. 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 And I don't know. I think like you said before, um and when I went to there, I was just doing plans like I don't know. Plans like I will become to Brazil and I will work with this like
Mm-hmm.
similar to a career transition, you know, like because it's a great experience studying cybersecurity in Russia and if whatever. So, but when I went back, I saw, like you said, to work with this on enterprise on a company, it's a little bit
Mm-hmm.
different. So
Yeah.
it's a huge pressure, and the routine it it's far beyond what I want to my life, you know. So it's very 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 difficult to be this person or part of this team, working with I don't know some threats, some I don't know some systems of security, and I saw a part of this there. So when I came back, it's a huge knowledge. It's good, but I will consider my position like it's not a thing that I want to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's good to know it's for life, but not to work specifically doing this like on my daily basis. I worked with some client that I was consulted about cybersecurity and politics, and it's
Mm-hmm.
different, but it's different to these people working. I don't know, doing all kind of tasks and things um, from front side, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
working specifically in directing if these systems. So that was my choice.
Yeah. You said a link. What's that you said? Tell me about.
This link that I sent you.
You put essa link
Yeah,
in
yeah.
chat. Talk
Uh,
about
I, I
that.
s- I don't know a lot, but I saw this yesterday. So when you are talking about
Ah,
your NGO, I think it's you have a 100% fit because it's a how to say it in English? I don't know. I will remember. Award, award. That's it. So
ah,
there are some categories like specifically, I will try to translate to not to say in Portuguese, but there is
uhum,
this engagement of government and citizenship, I think, because it's just specifically like service open source data. I'm sorry, how to say in English? Open
open
data.
source?
Open data. No, no, open data. Open data
Open
and
data.
democratic participation. So I think I don't know. It's good to you. I don't know. I think
I don't know.
it's a
I needed to read to
yeah.
thanks for
Read,
the
read.
link.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
will
yeah.
read it
It's
and
not
see.
from. It's not mine. I don't know who people are doing, but it's I think it's advertisement. I don't know. When some company is paying, working on this is from DataPrev, and I probably you know. So I
Mm,
don't know if you're gonna receive any money. I don't know. I just saw yesterday, but I don't know. It's good to NGOs to receive this kind of
yeah,
awards and all kind of just because it's good to show yourself and it's a good program to in an application. It's very 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 simple. It's very
mhm,
simple. It's just some text about 400, I think 400 words. So it's short. It's very short. So I think you could just saw, you know, just see. and
Mhm.
if it this work to you in your
Oh,
work
thank you. I will
and
check
you
it.
yeah yeah.
I have a question. You take money from the federal law, or do you take money for the sports? Or do your NGO, the NGO that works, take money from this? São Paulo tem do estado e da cidade.
Yes. Yes, it came from state too, but
State too.
now yeah. Because you are subscribed on the three laws, like from culture, Rouanet, um, sports, sports law, I think, law of sport, I
Uhum.
don't know, and specifically from federal part. So we are subscribed on this project on these three laws, but you are working with state too. But specifically on just one project, we have five or six projects from different axes, but we are working with the three laws. Yeah, and specifically soccer and education projects. Just now, it's not working inside any law. It's just working some enterprise, some company is just advertising these projects directly. But
Uhum.
it's a public company, so it's not so different uh, from all kind of transparency or any kind of thing that you have to prove that you are using this money correctly and things like this. It's not different from any law, It's just outside the law, but it's not, you are just outside in a way that you are is not inside the government, but it's because it's a public company, it's not so different. So that's it.
Então, so very interesting. Yeah, I will put thing. I will say about that to my friend. I think if she had this idea to, because the organization she wants to create is specific for Kung Fu. The difficult part is to find the enterprise that wants to put money on that, because usually you need to suit the the project for what the enterprise wants.
Yeah. So it's a part. It's the difficult part because sometimes you have to be more flexible. It's hard. It's very very hard because you have some idea and there's all kind of companies there they then have they have his point of view about the project. So sometimes the company just does not understand. It's because I don't know, a company working if I don't know like software. What a company producing software knows about jiu-jitsu? Nothing, probably nothing. But they are all the time just saying, "Oh, we need this, we need." That." But what I don't know if could have give some tips to him. I would like to say something like to be flexible, like
Mhm.
probably companies usually um, like I don't know if this a rule or a recent rule, but we are seeing a lot of companies interested on projects that are merging things like jiu-jitsu or kung fu, I don't know, and
Mhm.
some part of education like because it's this because we know about the benefits of sports and we know the benefits of education, good education, and this is a good thing. to companies,
Mhm.
because when they are supporting some project, that's kind of thing that they are looking for, because it's good to sell, specifically companies that are not from Brazil, but they are in Brazil, like
Mhm.
I don't know, Shell.
Mhm.
Shell, it's on this, like they are in Brazil, but they are not from Brazil. In Brazil, it's good. Like people probably you understand, like you have just project about sports, but to outside the Brazil, there's a they have some different view, like merging things. It's good to
Mhm.
sell this to. So I think
Yeah.
it's my tip. I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, it makes sense because here in my own here, we have a
Mhm,
contract with a CX project. It's a consulting that
mhm,
make the curators now of the project to
mhm,
connect with enterprise that want to put money, né?
mhm,
I made this contract, né, with they are like captadores de recursos, né?
mhm, mhm,
They get 10% of the project to make the connection because it's easily for me, né? Because we have a small team. For us, it's better to do that. And when I were talking with one of the managers, of the manager of the company, asking about what clients usually search in law for temp sports, what kind of projects they search. They
mhm.
responded me more or less what you said, together with education.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I don't know. We're just talking about this, and you saw you said about this kind of company that are just working with you and the company. Probably there are some terms to reference about that, but we usually say call them about atravessadores.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's a okay, it's a good job, especially to to this kind of NGOs that it's still are still are small, but it's like they are not just looking to small NGOs. They are trying to catch the big NGOs, because it's like sometimes and I just heard about people working or worked on these companies that it's like easy money, just because you're not just working with the project, because you are just working and creating, and
Mm-hmm.
you are working very hard, and the company is putting part of this taxes or money, I don't know, and this kind, and the NGO is this company is just connecting these parts, just sometimes putting the taxes on edital and thing, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But the main companies on this is just connecting, and
And
just to connect it, it's like you said, it's 10%. So sometimes it's a little bit. I'm talking about my point of view, and
mm-hmm.
some friends from other NGOs, and in the sector is just so sometimes is I don't know. It's like probably because one or other company, but they have this bad reputation like this. So I don't
I
know if you
I
have some
understood you.
this.
I understood what you said, but we are a very specific organization at digital rights. It's not very common to find digital rights
Hmm.
organizations. We needed
Sure.
to do some gambiarras, né, to work with. laws of incentive, like digital culture in Promac, né?
Mm-hmm.
And we need and this consultant in special has connection with technology and startups from São Paulo that are the ones that could
Mm-hmm.
pay for our project.
Yeah,
You
sure.
know, because the company that will interested in our project will be a tech company.
Mm-hmm. See,
Né? Will
yeah,
be
yeah.
a tech
Yes.
company. I don't think the big ones will have some interest. Uh, and we are a small team. And most of the resources I took from international fundings. And it's
Mm-hmm.
just it's like a terceirização, né?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because
No, yeah.
simple don't have time to do that.
No, no, I 100%. No, no, I see. I know what you're talking. And I don't know. Probably it's the main difficult to NGOs. Like, it's this lack of this missed money. Like, you don't know.
Mhm,
It's hard to get money from any funding. It's
mhm,
hard. And these companies, it's like a tool, like we
mhm,
said before, it's like a tool specifically because they are just connecting and doing some work that it's hard to pay now and hard to catch, to take, I don't know, to hire someone to do because
mhm,
it's not basic work, but this and you just trying to connect someone and participating in I don't know networking like
mhm,
like I think it's a good word to describe. And this part it's very hard, but sometimes they are just not. My point of view, it's about these NGOs and big NGOs, and they are just trying to get these big NGOs, and sometimes they are just ignoring some small NGOs, like because
mhm.
it's small money, a small NGO and small
I
money.
understand.
And yeah, and sometimes it's just I don't know, my again, it's my point of view, but sometimes
Mhm,
this is just stopping the development of NGOs sectors, the third sector,
mhm,
because when you're just talking about companies that are trying to put some money on NGOs and I don't know, to reinforce and ethics patterns or anything that companies or executives from these companies are believers. When I just we saw a intermediate company, this kind
mhm.
of thing, it's I don't know, uh, I don't know how to say in English, prejudicados. That's it.
I see. Uh, I will send you my LinkedIn.
Ah, nice.
It's rare. Most of people here are developers looking to work in the gringa, né? It's
Uh-huh.
good to find some people from third sector.
No, no, it's good to
So
hear
here my
about
LinkedIn.
your work.
It's so I'm going to. How was the conversation? How was the immersion?
You're asking to me? Or
So
not?
yes, we we
Okay,
we
okay.
end we end out after the conversation. We ask how was the conversation? If you
Uh-huh.
enjoyed the
No,
subject, the
it was
vocabulary.
great. It was great. It's
Okay.
a great surprise to to
Yeah.
to see someone working with technology in third sector. I think
Yeah.
it's very very good, and probably I like it. This I don't know material like questions about ethics and philosophy, but I 100% sure that I like more I don't know to talking you about this about the
Yeah.
sector and about the work. It's good to talk to people facing the same challenge sometimes.
Yeah. I agree. It's good to talk about that. In special because most of people in Talk are professionals from technology.
Uh-huh.
They don't have
Uh-huh.
this background to talk about that.
Mm,
So, but
okay.
the accident philosophy, for example, is more general, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why I usually try to put more general subjects. When I
Yeah.
tried, for example, to talk about accessibility, people didn't know what is a screen reader,
Mm-hmm.
for example.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I try to put the subjects, I try to put something more general. But
Yes.
when there is someone that has a different background, we can talk about whatever is said. The
No, it
importance
was very, very
in
good.
platform, the most important thing in platform is to talk.
Yeah, talking
Whatever the
talks.
subject is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. No, it's good. It's
So,
good. It was very, very good. Thank you for this. That's your hour to
uh,
talk.
so people from YouTube, I'm going to finish the transmission here. Thanks for your presence, or if you will watch the record later.